Hello, welcome to Real Talk. I'm Joe Edelheit Ross, president of Reach University, the only nonprofit accredited institution dedicated to advancing the apprenticeship degree in the United States. I'm often asked, what is our strategy? And that's a big question. So let me give a high level answer in plain English, I hope. You can think of strategy as the answer to three questions. Where are we going? What do we do to get there? And how do we succeed? So let's go through them. First, where are we going? We envision a world where it takes skill and effort, not money or connections, to get ahead, and where everybody everywhere has access to affordable, job-embedded, apprenticeship-based paths to a degree where they live and where they work.
The apprenticeship degree is for the 50 million working adults who do not have a bachelor's degree, but say in survey after survey that they want one. And it's for countless communities across this country that are struggling to fill high-demand jobs that are vacant. We need teachers, we need nurses. All told, there are 10 million high-demand vacancies on one hand, and on the other hand, there are 5 times as many working adults who could fill those jobs, if only they had the right training and the right degree. So today, we're making this commitment, together with almost 30 partners, colleges, universities, government associations, and employers, to deliver over the next 12 years 3 million apprenticeship degrees with 0 student debt.
So now let's turn to the second question. What do we do to get there? We have to lead higher education to embed itself into the American workplace. We do this by pursuing 3 avenues of work. First, we have to prove that it can be done. By designing and delivering our own high-quality, fully job-embedded apprenticeship degree, and by showing that it can end teacher shortages and other service sector shortages, and that it can make more representative talent pipelines in local communities. Second, we prove that the apprenticeship degree can be replicated by helping other higher education institutions also design and deliver high-quality, affordable apprenticeship degrees that are not a compromise, but that are still truly higher education. And third, to change higher education to make it fully job embedded, it will be up to us to set enabling conditions for the widespread adoption of the apprenticeship degree across the country. Now, this means growing awareness and sharing best practices, and by that I mean sharing everything we know. And by instigating innovation across higher ed, ultimately building a movement of employers, colleges, universities, and leaders within government and industry, all who are ready to turn the American workplace into a learning place and to commit to turning jobs into degrees. So what you should know is this as we do this work. When it comes to the apprenticeship degree movement in the United States, Reach Teachers College is proof point number 1. And when we launch a healthcare-focused college, that will be proof point number 2. But to truly get where we want to go, to truly change higher education, we need a lot more proof points. We will need other colleges and universities to go with us. And that's why, in addition to delivering our own apprenticeship degree programs, we are also supporting other higher education institutions to adopt the REACH method through our National Center for the Apprenticeship Degree. So we've talked about where we're going and what we do to get there. So now let's talk about how we succeed. This is a big one. This is the third and last strategy question, at least for today. The way we succeed is by staying nimble and by staying innovative, even as we grow. Innovation is hard in higher education, but Reach University is gaining a reputation across the country for the proposition that innovation in higher education is possible. So here's the bottom line. It is essential for us to stay nimble and to stay innovative. Everything we do may be important, but if we try to prioritize everything, we prioritize nothing. So let me give you 3 competitive advantages of Reach that we put front and center. The first one is affordability. Our apprenticeship degree must be affordable. This is competitive advantage number 1. We debated a few years ago at the team whether we should say that the key here is access, but we concluded at the end of the day that access can be achieved with massive student debt, and that is not the Reach way. Affordability requires 2 things. For the candidate, it has to be low-cost tuition or no-cost tuition. And on the other side of the equation, For us, we have to figure out a way to deliver our programs with a low cost of delivery. We have to tackle both. We have to ensure tuition is affordable or free, fully paid for in some way. And we have to ensure that we design programs that are not expensive for us to deliver. This is why the Department of Labor apprenticeship funding is such a priority for us, because it promises to be a sustainable way to cover the last dollar of tuition. So affordability is priority number one. Second, we prioritize high-touch employer partnerships as a critical lever to support our candidates across the learning lifecycle, from enrollment and retention to graduation, licensure, and beyond. If we do this well, it is a huge competitive advantage, and it will serve our candidates well as well. The apprenticeship degree always starts with a job, and from day one to the day of graduation, it is based in and driven by the workplace. So in everything we do, we have to ask, what is the role of employer collaboration in this new program or that process? We have to be the best at engaging the workplace, at engaging employers, so that it can truly be said that the workplace is our college campus, and so that our candidates truly can succeed there. And finally, third, we have to prioritize rendering credit for learning at work. Dr. Mallory Dwinell-Palish, our founder, is recognized across higher education for envisioning a new way of thinking about the credit hour and the Carnegie unit. And it is our job to bring to life this idea that half the learning in a degree program can arise from what candidates do and experience on the job. There are many ways to foster learning, from on-the-job practice, on-the-job service, and on-the-job training. Learning at work means both learning put to work and learning literally at work. And at Reach, we have to show that learning at work can be true higher education in every sense of the word. To wrap up and summarize, the strategy of Reach University is to bring about a world where everyone, everywhere has access to the apprenticeship degree. To get there, Reach University puts innovation to work, bringing forth proof points of success that can show higher education can be fully embedded without compromising quality in the American workplace. And the way we succeed is by prioritizing innovation in three areas: affordability, employer collaboration, and credit for learning at work. To learn more, visit reach.edu and cad.org. Together, let's turn jobs into degrees, change higher education, and bring to life the American dream for more people than ever before.